What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grand. You're watching Sub Urban Nerd, this channel where I give my nerd views on today's nerd news. Sorry it's been a long time, but I had to kind of cool down and calm down and just get a little bit of rest because I've been doing this thing for like 3 months straight. Videos like 5 days a week and then weekends reviews, so like just kind of caught up to me. I had to take a little break off, but sorry. I'm gonna try and see and make sure that next week straight through give you all the news, nerd news, because there's been a lot of stuff happening. I'm gonna jump right into it, and the first topic we've got is Disney. And I know I'm pretty late on it, but you guys have already probably heard it. But Disney has had talks. Disney has had talks with 21st Century Fox to buy the movies and TV slate of pretty much all their stuff they got. And CNBC reports Disney is looking to expand its repertoire with all the Fox properties. The report notes it's in early stages of progress, and the studios haven't even really talked yet, but it's just something that they're trying to do. And as far as my opinion, because a lot of people ask me my opinion on it, and I've got kind of two things about it. One thing tells me no, because this is sort of like a monopoly of thing, because Disney has a lot of our stuff already. They've got all the Marvel, they've got all their Disney slate, and then taking on Fox. Fox isn't, people may not look at Fox like something huge, but Fox has been around for a while, and they've been doing movies. Disney has been doing movies, but no, Fox has been doing slates of movies across all genres. Like Disney, they've had their things, they're animated and they're successful, but Fox is just, they've got a lot of stuff. Think about it. If they buy Fox, they're not just buying, because what people really want, they want Fox to be bought by Disney only for the superheroes, only for the Fantastic Four, only for, Fantastic Four, they should give it back to Disney. That's one thing I think they should do, but that they want, for the X-Men and all that stuff. And I say it like this, if Disney had Fox, I don't think it would be that good of a thing, because Disney already comes out with like 3 or 4 movies a year. If they go under and take Fox, will that slow down what the movies, or will they try to incorporate the Fox into the Disney? Because if they try and do that, then that might, I don't know if they're going to be pumping out 6 movies a year, because Fox is kind of doing that. They've got the Logan, they've got the X-Men, and they've got movies coming out. So I don't know if they'd be doing. Plus Fox, they've got all these superhero shows. You got Legion, you've got The Gifted, you got all these things on TV. And Fox doesn't just have, think of all the TV series and shows that have been on Fox the channel. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I believe that's kind of why Disney's trying to buy it, because Disney's doing their own streaming, and they want stuff to put on streaming. They don't just want Disney shows or Disney movies, which that's still a large, huge thing, and people are still going to pay for it, just like people pay for Apple and stuff like that. Disney, they have their fans, so there are people going to still just pay that money for that streaming system. But if you have the content of all of Fox properties and slates and movies and stuff, that makes something huge. Even since Star Wars is already owned by Disney, you get the original, because the original Star Wars, The New Hope, it's owned by Fox. Fox produced it, Fox published it, that's Fox. So if they do it, then you could see the original New Hope. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, is kind of what's going on there in mind. Like I said, I'm not too sure if I want that to happen. I sure as hell want them to sell the property of Fantastic Four over to Disney, but I don't know if I want Fox to be bought out by Disney. Even though Disney didn't change anything as far as when it came to Marvel, because you still got people worried that maybe when Disney buys Fox, they won't be dark or gritty or whatever. But look at Netflix, look at Daredevil, look at these shows like Punisher the series. That ain't no PG-ness, that ain't no PG-13ness, that is rated R. So you ain't got to worry about that. So that's as far as my opinion on that. Sorry, but that's all I have to say about that. Going on to the next topic is Jessica Chastain was in an interview promoting her upcoming movie, Molly's Game, and she was asked if she would be interested in playing the adult version of Beverly Marsh in 2019's follow-up to the record-breaking It movie. Now, as far as that, Jessica Chastain She is an amazing actress. If you don't know who Jessica Chastain is, let me just tell you a slate of movies. First off, you got Zero Dark 30. If you haven't seen that because that's a war film, you've got Interstellar with Christopher Nolan directing that with Matt Damon popping up out of nowhere and spoiler alert, but it's with Matthew McConaughey, if you haven't seen that, you've got The Martian with Matt Damon once again. I don't know, maybe she likes working with him, whatever, but that was a good movie. You've got Crimson Peak. You've got The Huntsman, the winter, I forget, no, that movie wasn't even that good, but she was in that one. You got Mama, which I like. That was a nice little scary horror flick or like scary movie, and I liked that. I did like it. You've got like all these movies, and she's a great actress. With the red hair, I think she would be a great Beverly. You know what I'm saying? So Beverly, if she wants to play, and she's pretty much put on sleep, because when you got a caliber of that kind of actress wanting to do this role, why wouldn't they go for it? Only thing is the budget. That's the only thing that would kind of keep it from happening, that budget, because Jessica Chastain, she's made herself worth whatever money she asked for. So if they go for her, maybe she might take a cut because she's so interested in this project. Because sometimes the actors do take that, or actresses do that. Like if they really invested in something, they believe in it, I'll take that cut just to be in this. Because that's smart. Because if that thing takes off, bam, you set. So we'll see as far as that. Like I said, that's good. Next on the Nerd Rundown. In a report from the Wall Street Journal, Justice League was made to have a runtime of 1 hour and 59 minutes, mostly because the Batman vs Superman had that 151 minutes. The early cuts weren't up to par, but later scores from the audience were close to what they got when they showcased the Wonder Woman to audiences before it came brought out. Now, as far as that, it makes sense and it doesn't. It makes sense in the fact that the more screens you get the movie in, the more money you make. That's business-wise thinking about it. As far as a fan, you've got the Justice League coming together. You shouldn't be trying to squish it down, because look what happened in Batman vs Superman. The theater version sucked. It made no sense. But the extended edition was better. It did clear up some things, because there was a lot of plot holes cut out because they were trying to squeeze it into like a 2-hour movie, and when the 2 hours and 30 minutes version was a lot better. It just made more sense. It was more cohesive. Now, as far as that goes, I think if with Joss Whedon at the helm, if they told him, we're trying to get this in 2 hours, and then he formulated and put it together, and he decided what to cut out and put it and made that 2-hour film, then I think that is a good thing. If he was making a film, got it down, and then last minute they came in and was like, yo, we need to cut this to 2 hours, but I thought I had like 2 hours, 30 minutes. This is like Avengers is usually about that. Nah, we gotta cut it, bro. If they do that, I'm out. It isn't letting the artists do what they do. It isn't letting the visionary show the audience what they thought was going to be good. It's the company, the man, basically telling them, yeah, this ain't going to fly. We want to make more money. So if that's the way it goes, I ain't down for it. But if it is, if he did get last say and he made it to 2 hours because that's what he felt was the best thing for it, thumbs up. That should be what's done with the movie. But, sorry. The one thing, actually, I wanted to talk about with Jessica Chastain, I wanted to talk about it for just 1 second, because it's been in the news, and I know it's going off tangent, but this ain't really nerd news, but it sort of is. Finn Wolfhard, he's a kid that plays, I believe his name is Michael. No. Hold on, let me just check for 1 second. Hold on, sorry. Oh, Finn Wolfhard. Yeah, he also plays in It. And the one thing I don't like is, well, you all know Finn Wolfhard. He was in It. He's in Stranger Things. And he's a child star. He's a child star, and the thing about it is, you've got these people, grown men, that are getting pissed off and tweeting about him and all this stuff because this kid ain't going and signing their autographs. These are little kids. Why are you stalking them? You know what I'm saying? You think they want to run up to you? If it's like a bunch of little girls, a group of people, at like a press event that they're going to, yeah, sure, I'm sure they'll sign a thing. But if you're waiting at their hotel that they go to sleep, you think they're gonna run up to you? No. Why are you doing this, bro? Why are you making yourself creepy? I'm not talking to you guys. I'm just saying in general. That, like, you know, like, actors are people too. They need their privacy. And then the one thing, like, people going is like, some actress kind of tweeted like, yo, Finn, yo, give me a call in 4 years. And then they're going all off on him because, you know, like, pedophile kind of thing. Which I was kind of shocked because, yes, it is sort of a double standard. When, if a female says that thing, it's laughed about. But if you switch the roles and a guy was saying that to a younger female, then yeah, it's kind of creepy, bruh. You shouldn't be doing that. So, you know, good on the world for realizing that, yo, shit is the same on both sides. You know what I'm saying? But going back down to what I was talking about before, going to the, back to the Justice League, the CEO, Warner Brothers, Kevin Sudahara, he's basically the one that kind of put it forward that that's what's going to be happening as far as the 2-hour time frame, which, like I said, I'm down for it if that's what they told Joss Whedon ahead of time and he did a quarter. So that's it. Next, we got Ben Affleck was in a press promoting Justice League, and people asked him if he was going to be doing Batman for another 5 films. And he said, well, you've got me in Batman vs. Superman, you got the cameo in Suicide Squad, and then you got me in Justice League. So that's 3. You know what? We'll see what happens in the future. We'll see what the future holds. And he wasn't too enthusiastic about it. I'll try and see if I could put the link down for the press conference, because this thing, he does not look interested. But at the same fact, it's like, this dude's been asked this question like 1,000 times. I'm sure at some point he's just like, I don't know. Oh, and if you didn't know, yes, this is Justice League. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure if you keep getting the same questions asked over and over and over, like, this dude he's won awards for the movies he directed. You know, people could ask him something more question. I understand you're there for the press junket for the DCEU, but I'm sure with all the crazy stuff that's happening, with DC not knowing what they're doing, I can't blame Ben Affleck for not wanting to be in this anymore, because DC just hasn't shown that they know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They've just been throwing this and throwing that at the wall and trying to see what sticks, and he's more like, yo, make a plan. They had a plan. He was supposed to direct. He was supposed to act, and things just didn't work out. And he's like, yo, I would be the same way. Like, yo, first I was supposed to direct. Now I'm not directing. Now they're saying you're not even using my script. I really don't want to be in this. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it is. So I definitely understand his side of what's going on. So, hey, Ben Affleck, I'm on your side. Next, we've got the Suicide Squad is going to be where, the Suicide Squad 2 is going to be where Black Adam gets introduced. The team's going to be tracking a weapon of mass destruction, and it's going to be Black Adam. And that's the talks of the way it might happen, or the plot of the Suicide Squad 2, which I'm okay with that, because you know what? Black Adam is a powerful weapon, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he's definitely intimidating. It would be kind of cool to see him land in a cradled, sort of like Terminator, the first one, or Arnold Schwarzenegger, lightning just striking off of him, and he just stands up like, yo, this, and then the Suicide Squad gets there like, oh shit, like, we ain't, what are we supposed to do with this? You know, because granted, it is a little OP. I don't know how the hell they could even take out something like Black Adam, you know, so it wouldn't make sense either. So I don't know how the plot is. I don't know how they do it, but hey, we'll see. I still look forward to seeing it. Suicide Squad. I liked the first one. Didn't love it. Liked it. So we'll see what the next. The last one we've got. Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson is gonna be who has pictures for the set of the new Glass movie. Yeah, you know the sequel to Unbreakable and Split. Yeah, they already started. They got pictures of Samuel L. Jackson showing up for the to start recording or doing something. So hey, I'm looking forward to that movie. I ain't got much to say about it, but hey, I like that. Y'all nerds probably like that. So we'll see about that. Next, the last thing I'm going to talk about is opening this weekend. And there's not that many movies that, people going to be crazy about. But we got Daddy's Home 2, with, Mark Mark Wahlberg and what's it called? Mark Wahlberg, William, I forget his name. Either way, Daddy's Home 2 is coming out. Murder on the Orient Express, which is a murder mystery and thing. We've got a movie that's been getting Oscar buzz, about 3 billboards. And there's a bunch of other movies, but I've never heard of them. You got Amanda and Jack Go Camping. You got No Greater Love. You got Secret Life of Lance Letcher and Thelma. So I don't know what's those movies, but hey, that's what came out. That's what's coming out tomorrow, Friday. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you. I know I'm back. Just remember to subscribe. Check out the last video I did for Nerd News, and check out the playlist. Thank you, guys. And remember, I'm Wes Grant. You've been watching Suburban Nerd. You've just been nerdified. Peace out.